Look, chemtrails. They're spraying some new ones across there. There's one going across there just above the trees. You'll see them coming out of the big cloud. That's an earlier chemtrail cloud. These are military jets, and they're putting in radioactive barium, radioactive strontium, aluminum oxide, and arsenic, all poisonous to us. And look, this is what's blowing up over us. All these clouds, and they probably sprayed them over Georgia, and they're coming over us. The wind's blowing this way. They could have started this in Alabama. I hear they talk about, man, every direction. I am surrounded. And that over there, you can't see it because of the trees, but there's bunches of them, bukus of them over there. I can see them driving down here. But anyway, they're poisoning us. This is our government. It's our military. So we got dumb, ignorant military that don't know what they're doing. And we got the government that's dumb and ignorant and doing it to us. We need to stop this, y'all. We all need to stand up and correct our government. And it ain't about Democrats or Republicans. It's about Satanists and evil people and lizard people, you name it. That is wild. How much money, your tax money, they done spent? And they're talking about running out of food this year. They say you can't even grow a garden because they're doing this. I grew a real good garden about 20 years ago. Welcome to Abbeville. Chemtrail capital of the world, I think. We're dead in the middle of it. They're aiming this stuff at us, but they're fucking with the weather everywhere. Like I said, that snowstorm that blew over Los Angeles a couple of weeks ago, we're getting the cold air from it. This cold air comes down from the jet stream that circles around the around Antarctica, the Arctic Circle. And they're using antennas, harp, woodpecker, and even our local radar antennas can be used to push storms around. Go do your research. Wake up, America. Quit being ignorant. Understand and learn everything you can. And they're not going to teach you in school. Get you 7 encyclopedias. Start listening to people that tell the truth. Yeah, ask God to show you the truth. And it actually will come up on YouTube. Call on our God. Stand up for our God. Quit being a slave. This is wild. All right, thank y'all. All right, back to the chemtrail. You see it done blow down, starting to look like a big cloud and everything. But you look up here, you still see the streaks in the sky. This is our military. That's probably $1 billion worth of flying up there. I don't know how much it costs to fly airplanes, but look at all these trips they made across. Each one of them streaks is laid down by a military jet to cover us up. They're changing weather patterns around by doing that. Put fake clouds in the sky, causing it to rain someplace. Like I said, blew out of Georgia. Now it's blowing towards Greenwood and going towards the ocean. But anyway, what they're doing is they're thawing out Russia. They take this warm air that they done blowed the jet stream, the northern jet stream across the United States. They blew it, they taken harp, and they taken the Russian woodpeckers and these antennas, and they can move the storms around with these antennas. They create a standing wave, and that'll create a high pressure area that these storms can't come through. So they drop down, they're pushing them down below Canada. It's supposed to be running around the Arctic Circle. They're pushing it down below Canada and down below Los Angeles, and that's why Los Angeles had snow a couple of weeks ago, because of all that cold air coming through. It picks up moisture and stuff, and brings snow and tornadoes to the United States, because all this turbulent wind and weather is being mixed together. All this extremely cold air and extremely hot air coming up across Texas causes these tornadoes. Alright, so what they're doing, this is a plan, because we built the Russian woodpecker antennas and gave it to Russia, and they turn around, aimed that at us, and mess up our weather. They started it in 1973. That's when we had that killer tornado come through Abbeville. But since then, the one that's aimed at us is shut down because Chernobyl radiated that area, so they can't operate that antenna anymore. I don't know exactly why, but I'm glad they did. But now they got all these other antennas out here. They're still messing with us as far as the weather. But what they're trying to do is they warming up the jet stream. So when this air gets out over the Atlantic Ocean, it starts rising up north, because we quit pushing it down, and it goes across the top of Russia, and it thaws their seaports out. Their oceans, their seaports always froze up in the wintertime, but finally 2 years ago, one of them was thawed in the wintertime. It didn't freeze up. And the reason we're doing that is we're helping Russia get ready to attack us in World War III. Our government is corrupt. There's people, I can't say our government, but there's people in our government that are helping getting World War III started. And that's what all these chemtrails are about, is to warm up the jet stream, to thaw out the ice at the North Pole, so Russia can get their ships out in the wintertime. All right, thank y'all. They say I got another train coming. It'll be coming out Greenwood. I don't know when. All right, thank y'all.